All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS. Salutations to Yakin that's teaching the truth, and shalom to you, serious Aqua. My name is Maya Ka'ala Bun Gad with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. I'd like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites, we are Israelites. Black is a color, not a nationality. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, speckled birds. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their father's paternal bloodline go back to the 12 patriarchs of Israel. We are not affiliated with any violent or militant groups. We are not affiliated with any Islamic groups. We are not affiliated with other Israelite groups. We are not affiliated with any disturbed individuals who claim to be Israelites. Okay, so right here it says, you go to article for CNBC, personal finance. It says, would you be willing to get a COVID vaccine in exchange for $1,500 stimulus check? How one bold proposal will work, all right? So this is the ego again, man, all right? Because he knows that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, speckled birds are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, and he also knows that you're under the curses. All right, here you go right here. Haggai chapter 1 verse 6. It said, "Ye have so much and bring little. You eat, but you have not enough. You drink, but you are not filled with drink. You clothe, ye clothe you, but there is none warm. He that earn the wages to put in the bag with holes," right, man? Our people, they have nothing to eat, nothing to drink, or to clothe, man. All right, because they under the curse. All right, but the good news is though curse is coming off us and going on to Esau, and that's why Esau is speeding up his last stage of New World Order, man. All right, so he could get the Israelites, all right, because according to Deuteronomy 30 verse 7, the curses are coming off us and going to him, man. That's why he's going down, but he's not going to go down without a fight, you know. And on a deeper level, you know, Yahweh doing that so Yahweh will get his glory, you know. Salak. All right, it says Deuteronomy 28 and 40. It said, therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies. All right, our enemies. All right, so what's our one of our enemies, man? Enemies was, you go to Psalms 83, is what the tabernacle of Edom. All right, the so-called Europeans. All right, and you got the rest of the nations. All right, it said Deuteronomy 28:40. It said, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemy, which Yahweh shall sin against thee. Why Yahweh sin the enemies against us? Why? Because we violate the law, statute, commandments. We violate his law, statute, commandments. When we made an agreement, all right? And when you make an agreement, a covenant, guess what? You're married. We're married to Yahweh. All right, Yahweh compared us to what a delicate a woman, I believe, in Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2, right? It says, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness, all right? All right, it said, and in want of all things, all right? You know, because we was on the all 12 tribes, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, speckled birds. We was on those slave cargo ships, all right? We was in thirst, we was in hunger. We was naked, they strip us naked, all right? And one of all things, and you should put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until you have destroyed the yoke of iron. Those, you see it, look up a slave, you see those yoke of irons, all right? Those circular things around their neck, some of their bells on it, all right? But in this case, all right, it says what? And want to all things. Why? Because we on the curse, you got to go to Esau for everything, man. And Esau knows this. All right, the ego knows this, and he's clever, man. All right, it says right here. It said Deuteronomy 28:43. It said, a stranger that within thee should get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low, right? Because these heathens, they was subjected, they was servitude to us, man. When we had our we was in our prime and our nation, with King David, King Solomon. All right. It says, moreover, all the curses come upon thee. Salak. It said Deuteronomy 28:44. It said, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, thou shalt tell. Right, man. We got to go to this man for so-called Latino Native Americans, where we are, man, and the speckled birds, where we are, man. We have to go to our enemy, Esau. All right, to what food, clothing, loans, jobs. All right. If you get on a business, man, you got to go to him for license. All right. So Esau knows this, man. They know our people don't have enough. All right. And he's doing this to what? To woo them. All right. To get them to take that vaccine, and also that this also can come with that chip, man. Like I always prophesied, man. I always say, watch, they gonna give our people, they gonna offer our people these good jobs. They probably offer them like $1,800, man, in their account. They take that chip, right? So this is another way out to Esau to lure our people to the trap, man. Right? Because Esau, what he want to do, man, he want to drag as many Israelites he can. Particularly, he wants to drag the elect to the 1/3 of Israel, but he's not going to do that, man. All right. Here go right here. It says what? It says Americans are eager for one-time stimulus checks while the U.S. government is working to get Crown 9 vaccines to America, because they know a lot of people not going to take those vaccines. All right. It said now one proposal from former Congressman John Delaney aims to help both sides by providing stimulus checks and change for getting vaccinated. The goal to reach a 75% vaccination rate faster, which could save both lives and U.S. economy. And I know that's the truth. The economy, this thing the hyperinflation was been going on in the U.S. economy, man. Ever since they stopped, I believe, they started backing it with the gold standard and the silver, all right? And it been inflating ever since, man. It got nothing to do with this particular health situation, all right? And also they invested in those vaccines too, all right? So they killing two birds with three birds with one stone, all right? All right, so basically they gonna kill the 12 tribes of Israel, but they gonna kill the 2/3 anyway. They gonna kill some of their undesirable, all right, their own people and other nations. All right, remember that gold, I believe, is I'm not mistaken, with the Georgia Guidestones is the 500,000 people in the world. All right, and then on top of that, they get to what? They get to make a profit off these vaccines. All right. All right, it says right here, it says millions of Americans are still hoping for the second round of stimulus check to help them cope with financial fallout of the Crown 9 pandemic. All right. It said, meanwhile, the U.S. government is preparing to distribute vaccinations to the American public in order to put an end to the public health crisis. All right. So this is nothing but a trick from the eagle to lure you to his death trap. All right. Let's go right here. It says what? It says a rock. All right. This is, yeah, with this Sirach chapter what was this 9? Yeah, just make sure, right? All right, yeah, chapter 9. All right, so this right here says Sirach chapter 9, verse I'm sorry, 9 verse let's see right here. Sirach chapter 9, verse 13, it said, keep thee far from the man that have power to kill, right, man? It was at Joel chapter 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked? The so-called European Esau, man. All right, he has the power for now, but he's losing it. All right, this is the last stage, man. All right, just like it's the last stage of Babylon, the last stage of Egypt, the last stage of Rome, the last stage of Greek, the last stage of the Persian Empire. This is the last stage of this empire, America, man, which is ruled by Esau. All right, the eagle. We said, keep thee far from the man that had the power to kill. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death, if thou come unto him and make no fall, lest he take away thy light present. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snare, and that thou walkest on the battlements of the city. All right, but you keep thee far from the man that power to kill, which is who? Esau, man. All right. Okay, in this situation, Esau, man. Esau is the man of perdition, man of destruction, man. He wants to destroy everything, man. That's why the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, has to send his son, Yahweh Shai, and 144,000 angels, man, to take this man down. All right. So, I'm gonna end this, and I hope you've been edified. All right, and Shalom.